Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the gym and happy Monday to you all. Also, happy Victory Monday. That's right. The Ravens, top of the division, baby. Let's go. Great day to be a Ravens fan, just saying. Every other team in the division looking sorry. Suffering tremendous losses, except for the Ravens. You'll love to see it. So I'm celebrating. I would wear my jersey on Sunday, but then nobody would get to see it because I'm inside watching the game. So Monday it is. Oh, thank you all so much for being here, and thank you for the subs to kick the stream off. We've got Shin with the sub and the 30 months. We've got A Breezy with the sub and the 15 months, and Murtog with the sub in the 30 months, and Sarcasm with the sub as well. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Listen, I don't want to hear no excuses, all right? Like, oh, the Browns didn't have their quarterback. Listen, we've played so many games with Tyler Huntley, bro. And Tyler Huntley, he's Pro Bowler Tyler Huntley, okay? I'm just saying, Ravens are deep, bro. We can play. We still put up a fight even with our backup quarterback. All the time. I don't want to hear no injury reports. All right, the Ravens got plenty of players out. Though I do know that Chubb going down was real bad, though. I mean, he's one of my favorite players to watch. So that was tough. Your sub not show up? Well, anyways, J-Ho, I appreciate the sub. Thank you. Oh yeah. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I did love to see the Patriots get smacked around. Yes. That was wonderful to see. Even if you're not a Ravens fan out there, odds are, if you're not a Patriots fan, you probably don't care for the Patriots much, in which case watching them suffer was fantastic. Thank you, Wolf, for the sub and the 3 months. Appreciate you. I'm sure there's lots of people out there who just enjoyed watching. It was the it was like Bill Belichick's biggest L, right? I pronounced it right? Yo, that's sick. Thank you, Poké TCG. I'm pretty sure it was Bill Belichick's fattest L that he's that he's ever took as a head coach. So that was, that's always nice. Cheaty Bill Belichick. Listen, I'm not afraid to say it. Cheaty Bill Belichick takes his biggest L of all time, the fattest L. Yeah, that was sick to see. Thank you, Poké TCG, for the sub in the 29 months. I know the Jets game was close. I was watching that last night. Their backup QB was kind of cooking, dude. Yeah. Whoever that dude was, he was kind of cooking, man. And then I felt like they got ref balled in the final minutes of the game there. They got called on something. It's like, bro, yeah, the refs made a game deciding call there at the end. That was crazy. But I felt like the Jets deserved to win that game with how well they played in the second half. Yeah, the defensive holding that was called. Yeah, that was a terrible call. You saw the Jets coach pop it off, rightfully so. That was messed up. The Jags, they won in London, right? I didn't catch too much of that game. The Jaguars, they played in London, right? I know, but the Jags were looking sorry last week, though. And then Oh yeah. who, who the Titans beat up on? Someone in our division. Didn't they beat up on the Bengals or something, or the Steelers? Which one? Who did they beat? Beat up on the Bengals. Incredible that Detroit is leading the division. Love to see that. Yeah, dude. I mean, Detroit opened up. With a with a fat dub over the Chiefs, right? I'm pretty sure. And that's the thing, is like Joe Burrow costs all that money and he's hurt. Deshaun Watson costs all that money, bro, and he's hurt. Like, dude. Yeah. That's what, and I was low-key worried about Lamar. I was like, listen, man, you just got that bag, bro. You better not this season, man. I know you spent the last couple seasons getting hurt. Not this season, man. Thank you, Danny Brunner, for that sub. I appreciate it. I'm a Bears fan, no longer care about football. Yeah, I don't think it's going too well for those Bears out there, huh? Yeah, no, you might have checked out already. Meanwhile, I'm like, all right, just go ahead and hand us first place in the division, bro. We're all right. Just hand us first place in the division, bro. Just give us our playoff spot. We're already... We've already done it. Yeah. Real sorry. Teams like the Bengals, just start thinking about your draft pick, bro. Bengals, don't even... This year ain't your year, Bengals. Just go ahead, start thinking about your draft pick, bro. Better luck next year. Yeah, better luck next year, bro. We've got some new monkeys. The Unova monkeys have been the Unova monkeys. They're back and more beautiful than ever. You love to see it. Look at how epic my dude looks, Simi Sage. Honestly, I've been big repping the Unova monkeys for a long time. The Unova monkeys got haters for no reason. Look how cool they are. Even my dude Simi Seer here with this very... I don't want to hear... I don't want to hear anyone say they got a pear-shaped physique, okay? Because Simi Seer... Simi Seer got it is actually a pear. Yeah, bro. Yeah, he is actually pear-shaped, all right? Yeah, he got that beaker physique. He got that test tube vibe going on. Yeah, he looked like a whole gourd. Ooh, yeah, that's sick, bro. And then Semi-Poor. Look at how cute they are. They're so nice. All right, so they've got these abilities, right? That allow them to attack For effectively 1 energy, it takes away their abilities, take away all of the colorless requirements in their attack costs if you have all 3 of the monkeys in play. So they get more powerful if you've got all 3 online. Semi-Sage, Semi-Seer, and Semi-Poor, they all have got the Monkey Trio ability, which says if you have all of them in play, ignore all colorless in the attack cost of the Pokemon. Right? Cool. Arm Thrust Needle, 100 damage during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from Pokemon that have an ability, except any Semi-Sage. Attacks this Pokemon uses. Yes, they can use the TMs for free. Yes, they can. Which is interesting, right? I mean, you could use the TM that snipes damage for free too. But yes, judging by the way that this is worded right here, it says ignore all colorless in the attack cost of the attacks this Pokemon uses. It's worded that way definitely intentionally because the TM is not an attack on the card. It's an attack on the tool that the Pokemon can use. So therefore, you ignore all colorless in the attack cost of the attacks this Pokemon uses. So even if it's using an attack on a TM, you still ignore the colorless in that attack. So, yes, sir. Apparently the official Japanese text is less clear. Yes, I don't read Japanese. All I read is English, so... according to this English translation, it would work, but we'll have to wait until it comes out in English, I guess. Yo, they've all got Call for Family, too. Let's go. Optimal Pansage for Gym Leader Challenge. Optimal Panseer for Gym Leader Challenge. And Optimal Panpour for Gym. I know you guys have been waiting patiently for the Optimal Unova Monkey Basics for your Gym Leader Challenge decks. I know. But here they are. They've all got Call for Family. Brilliant. I do think that they should be printing Pokemon with more interesting... They should be printing basic little guys with more interesting effects more often, right? Like the Charmander that discards a stadium. Fantastic. The Pidgey that has Call for Family. Fantastic. That kind of stuff should just be very normal in the Pokemon TCG, and I'm liking what I see as far as like some of these the designs on the little guys that we've been getting lately. This one's the most interesting one, obviously, because it's Semi-Seer, okay? And even Semi-Seer's haters cannot deny that Semi-Seer is interesting. I can't believe my dude Semi-Seer has so many haters, bro. It's messed up. It's just messed up. Like, look at his little, like, cloud armpit things. Like, how could you hate on that? How could you hate on his sick hairdo? How could you hate on his gourd-shaped physique? Yeah. Semi-Seer is just, like, misunderstood, I think. But yes, his attack cost is 4, which is very high. But if you've got all of them in play, you're doing 190 damage for 1 fire, and he does 30 damage to himself. So that's, like, pretty good. 190 damage for 1 fire. Okay. Right. That's pretty good. And then this one does 50 and 30 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Really, this one's probably the only one even worth attacking with. Just straight up. It's like it's a Semi-Seer deck. He does 190, right? So like with a you could hit 220 with like Defiant Band and stuff like that. You're probably just best off attacking with this one. And then in order to make a Semi-Seer deck, you're probably playing like Panseers and Semi-Seers, and then you're probably evolving into these guys with Zoroarks, right? That's probably what you're doing. Yeah. I would... Yeah, this guy's not... I guess they're all not bad, right? This is good against Charizard. Yeah. I feel like you gotta play this deck. If you're building the Silly Monkey deck, and don't get me wrong, it is a Silly Monkey deck. Silly. This is a silly deck. You probably are going to play it with this guy. Probably. So then... No, the water one doesn't set up anything for anything because Manaphy exists, okay? People be talking about cards as if their opponent's not just going to put Manaphy into play. I'm not very big on... It's like, Manaphy is just going to come down. Every single deck plays Manaphy with Radiant Greninja. It's like these kinds of strategies just don't really work because Radiant Greninja just is like that dude in the format. So like every single deck needs to play Manaphy. So I'm not gonna like build a strategy that's around. I look at what decks that want to attack with Radiant Greninja are playing, like canceling Cologne, double cross switcher, like all that stuff to make it happen. Like this deck it's not gonna go through all that. So you're probably playing Zoroark. I think for the most part you're probably focusing on attacking with Simisear. But then the occasional attack with Simisage could be decent, and I do think that this is the worst one just because, I mean, I guess, but it's just kind of an underwhelming attack. So, it's probably some evolution of like a Zorobox deck, honestly. But it's cool because you can use basic energies to attack, which is nice. You can recover those with Super Rod, all that. Cool stuff. Now, I saw a fun tweet that was like, they can't keep getting away with this. Bro. What the heck is going on here? Who let Ultra Pro cook? Ultra... Dude, this is inexcusable, Mo. Like, inexcusable, bro. Like, what's going on, man? Thank you, Clave Man, for the sub in the 8 months. Products made by kids, for kids. No, kids' artwork is way more inspired than this. Bro, it literally... Each Pokemon has the outer glow effect on it, man. Dude, all right. Like, you guys want to make a... Let's see. 2D City. You guys want to make an Ultra Pro mat, dude? All right, let's make an Ultra Pro mat. Here, I'll show you exactly how it's done. You ready? All right. Boom. Boom. All right, now who you want on the mat? You want the monkeys? All right, we're doing the monkey mat. Cool. Let's go. I told you, bro. We're doing... Like, how is Pokemon still letting them make playmats, dude? What the heck, dude? What the heck, bro? God, he is such a nice Pokemon, dude. And it's like the Pokemon aren't even that big. They're kind of like this size. All right. Do you think I could get a job at Ultra Pro making playmats? What do you think? Okay. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. All right, well, yeah, we can just take that out. Yeah. There you go. Boom. Boom. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right. All right. It's looking good. Dude, the outer glow. Bro, you can't do the outer glow on everything. You can't just put the outer glow on everything, dude. All right. This is so crazy. All right, Pokemon trading. Yeah. Pokemon TCG logo. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you got to get the logo. You got to get the logo, dog. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Boom. There we go. Okay. You got to go with the outer glow. Yeah. You just could beef that up a little bit. The opacity on the outer glow got to be a little more serious. Okay, yeah, that's like what's... Oh, yeah. That's looking good right there. Okay. No. Yeah, that's a better outer glow right there. Yeah, that's looking fantastic. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Okay. You think... Is it Violence Monday? You tweet this and say, "Could I get a job making playmats with you?" Like at the is Violence Monday. That's what you guys are choosing. Violence Monday. All right, hold on. Playmat dimensions. 24 by 14. All right, image canvas size. Okay, let's do 24, 14. Okay. Got to make it authentic, you know? All right, there we go. That's good. Good playmat dimensions right there. Boom. 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 All right. It needs like what? It needs one more Pokemon on it. Man, why does the grabber keep grabbing the wrong stuff? Just put an Arceus on it. It's got to be a random flying type, so it could be like in the sky. Yeah. Noctowl. I think just a Zubat flying is kind of hilarious, yeah. But more random, probably. Like Noctowl's like probably more random. Vullaby. Swoobat, I feel like, is like pretty on the nose with like who would be on the mat. No, just Woobat. God, this mat is fire though. Like the problem is that people would actually buy this mat because it's sick. That's the problem is that this mat goes crazy. All right, file, export. Okay, hold on. Okay. Boom. All right, you just need the premium. I think just the premium Ultra Pro product is the yeah. That's the only thing. It was designed by me. I don't want anybody else getting credit for this piece of masterful artwork. Yes. All right. Premium Ultra Pro product. Yes. There we go. That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's perfect. Yeah. There we go. All right. File exports. Okay. It's like I would feel bad. But the thing is that nobody there. I'm not insulting any artists here. There's no artist that I'm insulting. Like, bro, it was a lack of an artist. This. No, like Ken Sugimori's art is awesome. Obviously. Yeah. Yeah, which Ultra Pro should you do? Ultra Pro, Ultra Pro Int? Probably Ultra Pro Int, right? Let's see. Okay. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. All right. Well, you guys gotta like it. Fire away! There you go. It's all harmless fun. They're gonna send you a job offer. Come on, like, dude, you can only make so many of these mats, bro. Like, a couple of them are funny, but after a while, it's like, come on, man, don't even waste. This one is particularly egregious. Like, you put products out there like this, you're gonna get clowned on, dude. You're just gonna get clowned on. Like, what's going on? You know, and just because something's made for kids doesn't mean it has to look whack, you know? Like, kids programming and kids art and kids products should be thoughtful and designed well as well. Yeah, we got mad love in the comments already. This is so sick. This mat, all right, this mat is fire, though. All right, the thing is, Ultra Pro's made some bangers. Some bangers. Yeah, let's see. You gotta look at, like, the Ultra Beast playmat. Yeah. This is peak Ultra Pro design, all right? I think this is an Ultra Pro playmat. These guys? No, this is a TPCI playmat. Well, no wonder it's goated. It's a TPCI playmat. All right, yeah, these are fire. Like, I can't even hate on this, but that's because it's a TPCI playmat. You know, sometimes sometimes like a funny playmat can be like ironic, and cool. Like this one, if I'm like 10 years old, this playmat goes crazy. So I think this the the last the last ones are like particularly egregious. None of these are as bad. All right, this one's really bad. You can't keep doing this, man. You can't just like you can't just put the outer glow on the PNG. You can't just put the outer glow on the PNG, dog. And the Pokemon aren't even like correctly sized, man. Like what the heck is going on? Like, doesn't TPCI have some like guidelines in place to stop like Pokemon from being misrepresented as far as their size goes? I don't know. Part of me is excited because it feels like if the dude who got the job at Ultra Pro making these playmats can make a living, then like anybody out there can make their dreams come true. Bro, they just keep doing the outer glow, man, with the Pokemon and like the in the stock background. Oh man, it's so sick. It's got to be a meme at the office, right? Like, it has to be a joke to them. It has to be. Like, you do not seriously put a product like this on the market unironically. Like, you cannot, dude. Like, bro. All right. So now I really, what I need to figure out is I need to figure out, like, I got to figure out what the process is for creating these playmats, how much time is spent on them. I want to know, like, what happens start to finish. Dang, that is such a small image. I want to know start to finish how these are created. Like, what is the creative process? Who decides which Pokemon PNGs you copy and paste onto the background? Holy smokes, dude. I know. Imagine being on internship after years of studying and working in digital art, and then you like go to work for a company and this is what you're asked to do, right? And the thing is, like, I would feel bad if maybe we were insulting an artist's work, but we just showed it's not really an artist's work, like, bro, you know. Like, this is low-key, this mat kind of fire, though. I bet you they should just let me make them. I'll make them. $100 a pop. I'll make these for you. I don't know. What do you guys think I should charge for my work? How much should I charge for Matt? It reminds you guys. Any you guys ever seen the Awesemo episode of South Park where Cartman is Awesemo and he's just like cranking out movie ideas? And he's just cranking out movie pitches. I feel like that's me, but with like playmats, bro. Like I could just start cranking these out. Except every playmat would have like Sneasel on it, probably. Just like every one of Cartman's movies had Adam Sandler in it. Man, that's crazy, dude. All right, that's crazy. That's crazy. Dang, there's some gold out here, you know? They've been doing the outer glow for a long time, too. I guess that's a stroke. All right, they slapped a stroke on these guys. But even that looks like slightly higher. Not really. It's just these two Pokemon with, you know. That's so crazy. Oh, baby. God, this one. All right, this one's fire, dude. This is the best one, I think. Yeah, this one's fire. It's got the dopest Pokemon on it. You got Magikarp, Gyarados, and Lapras. Magikarp just on the boardwalk. Yeah, 100%. Dang, bro, there's some extremely rare mats out here. I think I've seen... Uh-oh, we're starting to get into the anime mats. All right, it's time to... Time to be done, chat. No anime mats. Not today. All right. This is the worst one I think that they've ever made. To be fair. It's the worst. Even the Magikarp Gyarados one kind of goes crazy. Oh, it's the mouse mat? Are they all mice? They're way too well centered and not in a straight line. A DMC. That's what I'm saying. We all got to start repping, dude. But the more I look at this design, the more I'm like, dang, this design was fire. The more I look at this playmat, the more I get upset that it doesn't exist. Here's the deal. TPCI, just start working with Dragon Shield, man. Start working with Dragon Shield, bro. Dragon Shield got that premium stuff. You could get custom sleeves, custom mats. Let's just start working with Dragon Shield, TPCI. Come on. Yo, what's up, Jack? Yeah, thank you, Jack, for the sub and the 27 months. Well, it's commentary. This is the real playmat, Jack. This is the one that was just released. And we just looked through eBay, looking at all the different ones. There's a formula. The formula is like stock image background, outer glow on the PNG files, send it. And it doesn't matter if the Pokemon are correctly proportioned or anything like that. Yeah. It does that does not matter. Which seems crazy to me because like if it is like very strict instructions from TPCI, then you know, if it's like TPCI truly holding the, you know, the art back or whatever and not Ultra Pro's fault, then how come they let them do Torkoal like this, bro? No, just because something's for kids doesn't mean that it has to be bad. He's just further back. Oh, it's perspective. Oh, okay. Well, and the sleeves being unplayable, that's just part of the criticism, right? That's why TPCI needs to start working with Dragon Shield to make playmats and sleeves, because Dragon Shield like actually makes high quality custom products, you know? Like, imagine if you had like custom Pokemon sleeves that were like, you know, Dragon Shield's art sleeves, right? And the thing is they make like the best custom sleeves on the market. They do. They're like extremely shuffleable. They're extremely durable. The art like pops and looks fantastic. And they already like, you know, they make sleeves for Flesh and Blood. They make sleeves for you know, DC, My Hero Academia, apparently. You know, it's not like they don't do partnerships. Like, Dragon Shield stays doing partnerships. They got Mega Man sleeves. They got the Justice League sleeves. Yo, they got the Buffy the Vampire Slayer sleeves? Like, okay. I didn't know there were Buffy sleeves. Yeah, those are coming with me on my next order, bro. 100%. The Buffy sleeves go crazy. Yes. But yeah, Dragon Shield makes like incredible art sleeves. And the print quality is very high. The durability is very high for a custom sleeve. Like, they got it down. So like, why doesn't TPCI just like partner up with them instead of creating products like this? I don't know. Not my business, bro. But I'm just saying, if the bar's on the floor, as far as like products, If the bar is on the floor, I'm just saying, like, I could raise the bar a little bit. Like, I bet you I could make playmats that are better than. Yo, give me the job, because I'll do it. I'll make some fire playmats. I bet you I could do better than this last one. Yeah. Yeah, that one goes crazy, for sure. Gotta save it. All right, that's it. You guys ready to play Pokemon trading card game live? Hold on. That's not what I want. Let's see, we want Chatterino. Why won't it let me put Chatterino up? All right, I guess I'm going to have to add a new source in. Window capture. Goodness. There's Chatterino. Okay. Cool. And then let me crop that. And then we're going to crop this. Cool. Oh, that looks good. Pop that right there. And let's game. What'd you guys do this weekend? You guys do anything fun this weekend? I did some testing for Peoria. That was fun. Had some people over. Jacob went to the lake to celebrate your birthday. Happy birthday, Jacob. I know the chat window makes because I'm telling you, looking at the client is like the worst thing you can possibly do. Thank you, Kyle, for that Prime sub and the 29 months. Appreciate it, Kyle. Thank you. This opening hand is terrible. Come on now. Oh, and we're playing against Lost Box, so we can't beat that. All right. You know what else I noticed? Like, all right, so like, you know, PTCG Live's like whole aesthetic, right? You know, like the hexagons and stuff. Like, all right, if you go to like esports on Shutterstock, like literally, if you look at like esports background, right? It's the most generic, like hexagons are just like the most generic. Like if you tried to look up like stock images of what an esport thing looks like, there's going to be hexagons. Okay? It's just like, it's just copy paste it, bro. It's like copy paste it. It's the whole design of TCG Live is just like copy pasted from stock images, basically. You know, they're like, okay, we'll just like, instead of having an artist design it from the ground up, they just like basically like kind of took some sort of like stock aesthetic, right? You're just going to see, like, you're going to see hexagons everywhere on stock images. All you have to do is type in esports background, and it's just, you're just going to see hexagons, right? It's like the most unoriginal, just like ripped off, overplayed aesthetic that there is for video games, which is the reason why it doesn't look good or inspired, because if you type in esports background into a stock images thing, this is what you're likely to find, is hexagons, which is the reason that the hexagons get ripped on so much, because you have one of the most artistic, most creative, most inspired franchises in the world, and yet for your online client, the design is basically a stock image design. You basically ripped off, like, it feels, which is why every single Pokemon player should be upset, because like basically, you know, your online client is basically a stock image, right? Which doesn't feel like Pokemon at all. So like I you know, yeah. Anyways, let's keep gaming, all right? But you see the hexagons, bro, is literally a stock image. It is like a stock thing. The problem is, like, and the game's been in development for 5 years, but it's very clear that they didn't have an artist on board helping to direct the ship for 5 years. They needed, like, you need to have an inspired artist, like, on board to direct the look and feel of the client. And it's like, it very clearly does not have that. Right. Which is upset. As someone who is a artist such as myself, it is extremely upsetting, because it just makes it feel like, which is the same reason why I got beef with the Ultra Pro playmats, because you're basically just saying, like, we don't need artists, right? Like, we don't need artists. That's what you're, from a corporate perspective, you are saying, we don't need artists. They will buy the product anyway. They will use the product anyway. We can just outsource to some cheap, we could just outsource it to some like cheap alternative. We don't actually need to hire artists, right? Which is part of what makes me so mad about it. Because I am an artist and I care deeply about it. So for like a company that I love and respect to basically just be neglecting the artistic side of multiple facets of their business, right, is really upsetting. It's like, all right, TPCI doesn't care about the art for TCG Live. They don't care about the art for the Ultra Pro playmats they're producing. It's like they care about the art in some spots, but not in others. It's like, bro, you guys have got the money. Just why do you have so much uninspired art? All right, here we go. Looks like I'm up against a Charizard. Let's start recording. Cool. Looks like I'm up against a Charizard EX deck with the broken. Man, looks like we're playing against a Charizard EX deck with a broken Seaking deck. Seaking is a new swim freely Pokemon, so it can be accelerated to with, you know, the little guy, Finian, that accelerates infinite water energy from the hand to Pokemon with the swim freely attack. And Charizard should be a pretty decent matchup for us. I'm also very thankful my opponent put Artisan into play. That's good. Let's check the deck. Artisan. We've got Phineas. We've got Basculin. I do have a water energy in hand, so I can retreat and use Hisuian Basculin, which is probably what I'll do. It looks like we didn't really prize any Pokemon for Hisuian Heavy Ball, so that's fine. And we can Irida. And I'll Irida for Goldeen and Battle VIP Pass. Or should it be Ultra Ball and Battle VIP Pass? Probably Ultra Ball, and then I'll have to use that next turn. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And we can retreat into my dude. And then we get Goldeen, and then I can thin the deck a little bit by just getting that out the way. Cool. And then gather the crew. And we're going to go get Goldeen and another Bidoof. Seems fine. And then hopefully that Artisan stays in play. I can use that to get Phineas. And then we just start gassing energy into play next turn. And single prize decks like this are just really hard for Charizard to keep up with. Because the whole idea of the Charizard deck is that they are attacking with like this big 2-prize behemoth every turn. But when I can trade favorably with it, you know, by stealing some 1-hit KOs with Seaking or 2-hit KOing them, and they literally have nothing going on. So that's fine with me. I can actually just start taking knockouts with Basculegion. That's right. Extremely hype. Go Artisan for Finian. I guess I can guarantee it. I could just use Clara and guarantee the knockout, which is kind of funny. Yeah. Then I just say that's fine. I'm just going to Clara for the 1, and we're just going to Water Shot. That's fine. 140. You're done. Basculegion getting in there. And you know what? Doing 70 damage is not bad. It's really here for the upstream spirits. If you've got too many water energy in your discard pile, you can use upstream spirits and just kind of like toss all the water energy back into the deck. But, you know, it can start softening things up with Water Shot if you have to. They've got Pidgeot EX now, so they can start using Quick Search to find cards that they need in order to set up and get moving. Hopefully they can get a Charizard into play this turn, or else they're going to be having a bad time. And there he is, Charizard EX. Got the Infernal Rain ability. I'm going to put some energy into play. And start swinging with Burning Darkness. Now, what my opponent is probably not expecting is for me to destroy this Charizard with my Seaking next turn, which is definitely what we're going to do. I'm getting Iona to 5, so got to draw some cards. We got Bieber out. Yo, the perfect draw, dude. Perfect draw with a Letter of Encouragement. They're knocking out my Basculegion. And I could just go Boss and like knock out Charmander this next turn, which is actually not bad for me because it allows me to kind of like get more energy into play so that I have a higher chance of being able to knock out Charizard the following turn. Also puts me back on even prizes, which I like. So I think that's probably what we're going to do. We've got Beebs. We've got Nest Ball. Just going to get out another Goldeen. letter of encouragement. I think, well, we've got 4 energy right now. We're probably not reaching 300. So I think it's okay to just prepare for the big knockout next turn. You know, we go 3 here, 1 here. And we boss up the Charmander. And then go Industrious Incisors and draw 4. Oh, baby, we are cooking. And then Ultra Ball away these. Fail it. And Industrious Incisors for 4 more. And then Oceanic Accompaniment. Put that there. And we are chilling. That's 300 damage to the Charmander. Knock that dude out. And then hopefully we find the letter off the prize. We don't, but that's okay. I've got Superior Energy Retrieval, which I can use to get 4 energy back. 4 plus the 2 here. That's 6. I think I need 8. What? 8 is 300. Right? So I need 9 energy to take the knockout on Charizard. And I've got 6. So I'm going to have to find 3 more energy in order to take the knockout on Charizard, which is fine. But that's why I decided to go for the boss next turn, because getting to 9 is going to be pretty difficult, especially with one of my letters prized. Ideally, you'd like to play like 4 letters of encouragement. It's just really difficult to find room to keep the list, you know, super consistent. They've got Pidgeot. They've got their Charizard. And that's the crazy thing about this deck, is if you're playing against a deck like Charizard that just kind of like attacks the active spot, there's just not really a lot that the opponent can do. They just kind of have to keep attacking the active, right? I mean, they could like boss a Bibarel, but then you keep the Seaking with all those energy. It's tough. There's not really any great counterplay for the opponent playing against a deck like this. We've got 2 retrievals, and we've got a Super Rod. Let's Super Rod the Pokemon back in. That's cool. And then at this point, Irida is not helping us. Really, I think Iono is the stronger card. So let's superior away these for 4 energy. Now, our other letter is prize, so we can't just go do that. Right, because obviously we would just Irida for the letter and we have it, right? But our other letter is prized. So we got to draw instead. So we'll do that. We'll Artisan, get the other Goldeen out. And see, what do we got? There are 6 energy in the deck. We need to find 3. Industrious Incisors. Okay. Oceanic Accompaniment. We need 1 more, baby. 1 more. Let's go. Iono. Draw 4. Easy as that. Oceanic Accompaniment. We've got the 9 now. Sheesh. Palpad, we're going to put back in. Boss's Orders and probably Clara. And then there's nothing else really that I got to do there. We're just Industrious Incisors. Toss that down. Skadoosh. Aqua Horn. 330 damage. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, that's it for you, partner. No more Charizard. Absolutely deleted with the insane Aqua Horn attack. Reversal energy is fine. I mean, I was tied right there. Reversal energy is cool, though, but I don't think that it's needed. I think I would rather play another Letter of Encouragement than a reverse. I mean, because Letter of Encouragement is basically reversal, but you can use it even if you're winning, so long as a Pokemon got knocked out last turn. And it's like always the case that a Pokemon gets knocked out last turn, right? That's because your deck, your main attacker's got 110 hit points. So I feel like Letter of Encouragement's just better than Reversal Energy, because you can use it even if you're winning, just so long as a Pokemon got knocked out. And it's searchable with Irida. Right. So I like a letter a lot in this deck. I feel like I would want 3 or 4 of them, but again, the space is just really hard to find, especially if you're trying to just keep the deck as consistent as possible. Burning Darkness, taking the knockout, especially when you can get away with, like, you know, like I still found the 9 energy I needed for that knockout, even though I prized one of my Letters of Encouragement, you know? So it's like, even though I want more Letters of Encouragement in the deck is still operating and kicking butt without it. So it's like, yeah, it's, so the motivation to put it in is not as high as it could be. Let's see what we got going on. Remaining cards in the deck. We've got 2 superior and 3 energy. We need 9 energy to take the knockout. I'm going to fail that. We could rod some energy back in, but we got 2 retrievals. So, like, really, we just want to draw out the rest of the deck. Which is fine. So we have 9 energy in the discard pile, so we technically want to super rod 1 water energy in, because we've got two retrievals in the deck. So you're going to put in 1 water, because we win if we find both. Well, I think so. Anyways, let's draw some cards. Get out another Phineas. And let's draw. Okay, we get water and boss. It's not going to help us. We've got Irida. Probably also just not worth it. We're just going to research. So Oceanic Accompaniment. Getting rid of this boss does say that I will not have access to boss for the rest of the game, though. So I could just Irida for the superior and then Incisors again and save the boss, which is, like, not the worst thing in the world, because then I could always boss for game on this Charizard to finish things up. I think that it's not as exciting as just going for it, though. So let's just go for it. It's way more exciting to just do it. All right, which is exactly what we've done. I didn't realize with the Ultra Ball in the deck, I could just draw out the whole deck. So it's GG's for sure. Ultra Ball away these. Get this. And that's right. It's guaranteed, baby. Superior for these 4. Thank you, Chief, for that sub. Oceanic Accompaniment. And then Industrious Incisors for game, baby. Thank you, Mr. Incredible, for that sub and the supports. And that is every energy in my deck on Seaking. And Aqua Horn. 420 damage. Goodbye. Dang, new deck 9 going kind of hard. Yeah, of course, people have Floyd. Of course. Dang, look at all these rewards. I think we can get a Seaking video for sure. Well, I've got 2 games so far recorded of Seaking just dunking on Charizard. So, and honestly, the game I had from Friday's stream is better. So I need to try and beat some decks that are maybe not Charizard. Like, if I could beat, like, a Miraidon deck or something, that would be pretty hot. Will Jirachi save this deck from Lost Box? I don't think anything will save this deck from Lost Box. Dang, Charizard popular deck, huh? Looks like I'm up against another Charizard deck. They've got Charmander, Pidgey, Pass. I've got a pretty schnasty looking hand. Ultra Ball away those. And I think we just want to go Basculin to start. And we'll retreat into Basculin, but first research. We've got Goldeen, and then retreat. And I'm crew gathering. We want another Goldeen, another Bidoof. And that is the dream team. The squad is all assembled. Thank you, Gravebeard the second, for that sub in the 22 months. Appreciate you, Gravebeard. Thank you. I got Rare Candy Pidgeot. And then can use Quick Search to go do some other things. Search out any card they want from their deck. Probably something that's going to allow them to get Rare Candy Charizard as well. Bro. Or just you quick search pass? Bro, man. All right, it's fine, I guess. You're just going to get smacked, though. Bro, not the quick search pass, dog. It is Legion time. Yeah, Basculegion gets in the paint, dude. That's the thing. You didn't think that you had to be afraid of my Basculin, but you did. We're going to go 1 energy here. Oceanic Accompaniment, get some water energies. Thank you, Brazy, for the sub in the 14 months. Brazy, thank you. Industrious Incisors for 5. Cool, we got Beebs number 2. Incisors for 1. And Seaking number 2. Water Shot, 70 damage. You're cooked. And then, well, they go up with Charmander. They're going to quick search for a card. They're going to go Rare Candy Charizard. They're going to put some energy into play. Then I am going to knock out your Charizard with 9 energy. This is what it is, dude. I'm going to find 9 energy. And I'm going to smack your dude. That's just what it do. I've got 3 water energy in the discard pile and 2 in play already. 1 in hand. Beautiful. And that's like exactly what we want. With 3 in the discard pile already, a superior gets me 3. And then I got 3 in hand. I literally just have to find either superior or a letter of encouragement off the draw. Iriduck can find the other half. Once they take this knockout, I'll be able to clear the nest ball out of my hand. I probably clear nest ball, bench Manaphy, accelerate the energy, and draw 2, and then kind of see what I'm looking at. Because if I can find a superior or a letter of encouragement, then I Irido for the other one, and we have it guaranteed. Okay. I think you play that and fail it. We've got 3 superior, 2 letter in the deck. Only 2 water left in the deck. Holy moly, actually. Okay, so we did prize some waters. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, okay, there are only 8 water in my deck. That's not good. We priced a lot of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Ooh, I prized way too many water. Okay. That means that we're 2-hit KOing. All right. That is... Sometimes you just got to go with plan B, all right? It's looking like a plan B kind of situation, which is okay. It means that this Charizard is a 2-hit KO. So let's see her down. It's like the letter of encouragements are just bad. Kind of, because I prize so many waters, but it's all good. It's fine, though, because like the superiors are better late game. So I'm just going to use the letters now, because I'm already out of water in the deck. So like I'm going to want the superiors later, so I don't want to waste a superior now. The superiors are going to be better, you know, momentarily. It's fine, though. You can win this matchup even if you can't take 1-hit KOs. You just got a 2-hit KO, which is fine. I'll get another Charizard in play, sure. And then I can just research this hand. There's nothing here that I really need to hold on to. Let's see what my opponent quick searches for. And again, my board is just so stable that there's not really anything that they can gust up to like annoy me. Just doesn't really matter. You know, they could knock out Bieberell, that's fine. I could just set up another one, and I already have another one in play. Okay, here we go. Seaking. It's your time, buddy. And we get to knock out Charizard for 2 prizes. I don't have to boss. It's great. Odds are that I will find a water or 2 off of my prize cards since, you know, I prized 4 water. So, but you see how I wanted to save the superiors for when... You want to save the superiors for... when you've already got 4 water in the discard pile. So like using superior last turn wasn't really optimal because I only had 3 water in the discard pile. So you don't want to like do all that. See, I need that many, I think. And then I could Ultra Ball for the Goldeen, but I'll just use Clara next turn. It's really not a problem. Or I could Ultra Ball for the Seaking. I think I'll attach 1 energy here. And then just kind of save the hand. Pop 180. And then take our 2. 1 water energy, which means that I still have 3 water energy prized. Which means that I now have 9 in the deck, which is enough to take the knockout on a Charizard. But I have to use every single energy. So what that means is I have to be very careful about this 1 escape rope in our deck, because if my opponent knows my list, which they don't because it's a Seaking deck, so nobody knows what my counts are, right? Which is one of the nice things about playing a rogue deck. The opponent probably just doesn't know like how many switch cards you play. We've got one switch card, which means that if I have all 9 of the energy that I have access to on a single Seaking, and my switch card is gone, then they can just boss up Bibarel and just win via deck out, because I will deck out since I can't move the Bibarel. So I have to be very protective of this one escape rope, since many of my energy are prized. But that's no problem. We're chilling. Look at this hand. This hand's glorious. Clara. We're going here. We're going here. And we're going with the 2 waters. Boom. And then we do that. We do that. We superior. And we're going to discard the Ultra Ball and the Fartazon. Okay. And get those 4 energy there. And that is all 9 energy. I mean, we have them right here. All 9 energy that I have are accounted for. And there they are. And they're probably wondering themselves, how'd you get 9 energy on that Seaking so easy? Bro, no problem. Don't you worry about it. Easy money, dude. You guys want to try and win a game with Basculegion? I'm like kind of Basculegion pilled. You guys want to try and take our final prize with Basculegion? I guess, no, we can't. They don't have any weak Pokemon for us to knock out with Basculegion. So we're going to have to do it with Seaking. That's fine. All right, we'll do those. It would be cool, but we just can't do enough damage. So we're not going to. Bench another Goldeen, Palpad. We're going to put in Clara and Irida. And then we'll Industrious Incisors again. And that's it. Skadoosh. Now I should find... These are all 3 water energy, actually. So, ta-da! All right. So that's pretty good. Now, in order to win, they just go knockout. They don't even bother quick searching. They're like, all right, whatever, dude. If you've got it, you've got it. I'm over this. I hate this game. I could just escape rope up the Pidgeot. So that's what we're going to do. Escape rope up the Pidgeot. Superior here. Take those. Oceanic accompaniment. I mean, and we're at the very bottom of the deck. We're going to draw out our whole deck to take this KO, which is kind of nuts, honestly. Like, we are very consistently at the bottom of our deck. Let me see real quick. Do I have... All I need is 8. Yeah, so I'll just Clara for game. And here we go. Oceanic accompaniment. And skadoosh. 300 damage. GG's. And I take my water energy prize card. Kinda poggers, dude. It's messed up. We're farming Charizards. I don't really think you need reversal energy. I think that letter of encouragement is just better than reversal energy. And honestly, we haven't really been behind too much. We choose to go second. I'm liking going second in this deck. Gives you an opportunity to like set up and use your supporters. Like this hand is totally weak However, at least we can Basculin turn 1. And then maybe top deck something to get us moving. This is a situation where maybe Radiant Greninja would feel good, but you don't need Radiant Greninja. You can't even attack with that thing. And I don't want anybody in the chat, not a single one of you, none of you better not say Poppy. That is not a consistent strategy. Don't you dare tell me to Poppy onto my Radiant Greninja. No way. Looks like I'm playing against Gardevoir with the broken Seaking deck. I would be feeling pretty decent about this matchup, but my opening hand is terrible. And actually, maybe it's not a Gardevoir deck. There's a Mimikyu, so who knows what I'm up against. It's Nest Ball. We got Basculin, Goldeen, Retreats, and let's get the crew. Probably want just a pair of Bidoof. And then now we've thinned the deck nice and good. So our top deck is sure to be blessed. But my opponent's got Iono anyways. So we're seeing 6 more cards. Beautiful. And those 6 cards are glorious. This is an Alakazam deck. But that's cool because we should destroy this Alakazam deck. They have like no counterplay against us. Just nothing. Like Mimikyu, nothing. Klefki, nothing. It's just nothingness. Okay. We want to Iono because this, again, is my only escape rope, so we probably don't want to do that. I could take the knockout with a superior. That's just like... I'll find... I could go Irida for Basculegion and a superior, and I could superior for 1 energy. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Sometimes you superior for 1. Okay? Just not all the time. Sometimes it's the plan. It guarantees a knockout this turn. It's cool. You just do it. You do it. Now I'm like more established. I've got Finian. That's fine. They don't have anything going on. We're going to win this whole game with Hisuian Basculegion. 70 damage a shot. I'm not even fully convinced that they're going to get an Alakazam to play this game. But, I mean, maybe. I'm not convinced yet. What are the swim freely Pokemon? There's like a Seadra, and a Dugong, right? And there's Luminion. Seaking is by far the best one. And it's not close. Yeah. Yeah, Seaking is just the best one. Dang, don't tell me you're about to get an Alakazam into play. Seadra snipes? Yeah, but it doesn't do nearly enough damage. Instead of sniping with Seadra, you're better off using boss's orders with Seaking. Straight up. Also, Manaphy exists, so sniping is just not a very good strategy right now. I know Seadra is cool, but it's not a good card. So I'm trying to tell you, it's not good. It's bad. You're just better off bossing with Seaking. Seadra just does a weak amount of damage. You need to be cranking out like a ton of damage for 3 energy. No, you're not getting a 1-1 line of Seadra. No. You put Horsey into play, your opponent puts Manaphy into play, and you're like, oh, man. No. And Dugong puts the energy back into the deck, which is the last place you want it. It's a Seaking deck. The goal is to get Seaking going. Seaking is the only one of these free swimmers that's worth attacking with, I promise. Is the only one. Broken deck. Bro, how is the deck so broken? You better not flip over a Comfy. Yes, it is, Flocka. RIP Enjoy Skateboards, though. They're pretty much done. But it's a screen name I've had since I was in middle school. Looks like I'm up against yet another Charizard deck. This deck seems to be extremely popular, which makes me happy because the Seaking deck farms it completely. They're putting Artisan into play for me as well. Love to see that. I've got a beautiful opening hand with Goldeen and Irida. Research for next turn, a letter of encouragement. I mean, this is the dream. We've got everything that we could possibly want right here. Our bench will be filled, and we can do a very solid amount of damage next turn with our Seaking. I do like the stability of having Basculin in the deck. It's very good for a deck like this, where all your basics have a retreat cost of 1, and there's plenty of water energy, so that you can pretty much always depend on opening a water energy in your hand, so you could just get Basculin into the active spot. And something else that I really like about running Basculin is that it makes it so that you don't have to run 4 Battle VIP Pass in the deck. Since we are choosing to go second in all of our games and playing 4 copies of Irida, it means that so long as we open an Irida or like a way to get a Basculin, we can gather the crew and get multiple other basics down into play. We're just running the 1 Battle VIP Pass, which feels great because if you have Irida in your hand, you can just go find it, and that pretty much guarantees you a full bench on turn 1 between Irida, the Battle VIP Pass, and the 1 Basculin that you run. And then you don't have to worry about drawing into Battle VIP Pass later in the game, which is something that I've very much enjoyed. Drawing into Battle VIP Pass late in the game when you're trying to, maximize your draws off of Bibarel is always a little frustrating because you just cannot play it. They've got a very full board. A couple of Charmanders, Pidgey, Manaphy. They might not know exactly what kind of deck I'm playing yet. They see the Basculin and they're like, okay. Noob deck alert! I'm up against a Basculin. Little do they know that it is not going to be going well for them. In just a matter of minutes, they're going to start sweating for sure. Artisan. Hey, let's see what we got. Goldeen. Bidoof. Grab Bidoof. We've got Goldeen right here. Then we can Irida. And we're going to get probably another Goldeen and an Ultra Ball, I have to imagine. Yes, sir. We'll do that. Attach an energy to Basculin. And we're gathering them boys. Let's go. Got double Goldeen, double Bidoof, and Phineas. That is the ideal start for us. Thank you, McFarlane, for the sub in the 10 months. Appreciate you, McFarlane. Thank you. And my opponent took a while to pass turn to me, so I'm hoping that maybe they're still at the keyboard. There is a possibility that they have disconnected. And I will be awarded the free win. They probably saw my Basculin and were like, I'm wasting my time because I'm going to lose. Because my opponent's deck is so ferocious. It's probably what crossed their mind. And they're correct. Because look at this gorgeous start. We were about to absolutely pop off. But I know that they are AFK. So hopefully the game will just award me the win here momentarily. And we can keep it pushing. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think that some stuff would have to seriously go wrong in order for us to lose to Charizard, I think. So long as, you know, nothing off the wall happens, like we have to discard our escape rope, all of my energy is on a Seaking. You don't need Path. No, not at all. Yeah, Charizard's like a free win. Yeah, I prized 4 water and still beat a Charizard. And that matchup is mad easy. The only thing that you kind of are worried about is if you have all 9 energy on a if you have, like, you play 12 energy. But if you have 9 energy on a Seaking and your opponent like gusts up a Bibarel and tries to like deck you out or something. But even then, like, nobody knows the list, so they don't know to do that, right? And it's like, and we play 1 switch card. So all right, hopefully this opponent sticks around. And this is exactly why we choose to go second, right? It's just this deck just is better going second. Like, look at this hand. This hand going first stinks. Man, bro. That's fine. Oh, we could beat this deck, right? Oh, no. We'll see. I low-key was thinking about Leafeon Spidops last night. In my dreams. Does anyone use coins to flip at official events? Not really. And I say not really because there are those couple people, but everybody looks at them with a side eye because, like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you trying to cheat, bro? Looks like I'm up against a Leafeon VMAX deck, which I'm actually really curious to see in action because I myself was thinking about Leafeon VMAX with the popularity of Charizard. It's something worth thinking about. But I think ultimately what turned me off from thinking that Leafeon was cool is that the Charizard decks have access to Radiant Charizard, which one-hit KOs your guys, you know, which is not good. losing 3 prizes to a single prize Pokemon is enough to lose you that game entirely. So I don't really love that. We've got Irida, and I can still retreat into Hisuian Basculin now, since they have not evolved up their guys yet. We'll do that, and hopefully my Battle VIP pass is in the deck. It is. We've got that. Retreat Badufsky into Basculin. Battle VIP pass. We're going to get Goldeen and Bidoof. And then I'm going to save my stadium just in case they play a stadium and try and mess with me. We'll gather the crew and get Finian and another Goldeen. There we go. And let's see what my opponent's Leafeon deck has got. If they are able to find, Leafeon VMAX, they can very easily knock out my Hisuian Basculin. Is my opponent still at the keyboard? Is this Disconnect Monday? No. Here we go. Excellent. Spied Ops online. It's got the Trap Territory ability. Increases my Pokemon's retreat cost by 1. I am a little bit concerned if they decide that they're just going to try and deck me out by stalling my Bidoofs in the active spots. That would be not cool, as this isn't the most mobile deck in the world. There are limited pivoting options. Well, they've got an Ultra Ball. They're going to Ultra Ball for another Spied Ops EX. That's 2 Spied Ops. Now my Pokemon's retreat costs are increased by 2, and Shauna to Shuffle Draw 5. Not every day you see Shauna being played. Shuffle Draw 5 is not the strongest supporter option in the Pokemon TCG. A lot of players will opt to play cards like Colress's Experiment and Iono instead, but sometimes you see Shauna. And they've got all 3 of their Pokemon evolved up. Here goes Goldeen. Let's go. Seaking. Another Goldeen. Fartazan. Oceanic Accompaniment. And I guess we have to Irida for an Ultra Ball. Just to go get a Bibarel. It's fine. So we can draw some cards. We'll do that. I guess I could have gotten a letter and then discarded those cards. It's just, I think I just wanted to get my Bibarels set up and not worry about it too much, and figured I would draw into an energy or 2. Let's go Ultra Ball away these. And we're going to grab a second Bibarel. And I can Rod a Finian back into the deck, just in case. And we'll Industrious Incisors for 4 big ones. 3 water energy is cool, but I don't really want a superior for it, so we'll just Aqua Horn, soften this dude up. That's cool. Aqua Horn costs 3. That's crazy. Like I said, we'll just Aqua Horn, soften this guy up. which is fine. We don't love to use the superior for 1, but that's okay. Every knockout I take is going to be for 2 to 3 prizes. So it don't really matter. I doubt that there's a way that they can heal this thing that much. You know, max leaf, they can heal 30, but... All right, Judge doesn't really affect me. And this, that is a mighty good hand there. We are easily going to be taking a big knockout on this Leafeon next turn. I do need to find... Uh-oh. I guess I need Seaking. Ha! There we are. Okay. Irida. And we're going to get Seaking. And an Ultra Ball. We can evolve that dude there. Letter of Encouragement. So much better than Reversal Energy, honestly. It just... You don't really need Reversal. The letter just gets you the energy that you need for the knockout. And then you can recover those energy. They're just more flexible. You can use them even if you're winning. It's good stuff. Okay. We don't need to get rope off of that. Odds are we're going to be able to find another Irida and then kind of keep chugging. 4 energy is the knockout. So I don't need to use this superior. Just going to get another Seaking out. So my board is stabilized. And Industrious Incisors for 3. That is cool. And I do need to be very careful with our energy in this game, because if they decide to boss up Bibarel and try to just lock it there, I need to be able to attack with Bibarel. All right. Thank you, Random IOM, for the Prime sub and the 18 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. You know, I could manually attach. If they decide that they're just going to pass, you know, draw pass with a Bibarel active, I need to be able to put 3 energy on the Bibarel and Tail Smash. And then I also need to be able to put 3 energy on this Bibarel in case they go boss this one and then boss this one. That is like, that's how we make sure that we don't just lose via deck out. Now, it's not going to be pretty if I'm out here attacking with Bibarel. It is not. But it's something that could happen. Nah, they're just going to go for my Seakings. They ain't on that deck out strat. Well, that's the thing, is they don't know how many Switch I play, right? And I do have access to 1 Switch, so they can't really, and if I have 2, then that strategy just is completely not going to work. I think... Oh, I need to get a backup guy is the thing, right? Palpad back in, Boss, and Iono. I think I'm going to Irida for the Rod. And a Seaking. And then I'm going to play the Rod. We're going to put back in these fellas right there. 7 water in the discard. Okay. And then I'm going to go Messagoza and flip a heads, bro. Easiest tails flip of my life. Okay. Well, that's not good. So then... That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't even need these cards, bro. Let's see. Letter of Encouragement. Take the 1. Put those 3 onto Seaking. And then once I take this knockout, all I need to do is ensure that I can take 1 more knockout, because the boss stall strategy is not going to work because I have the 1 rope in my deck. So I'm kind of fine to like unload this turn, right? But I do need to find my backup attacker, 100%. Oceanic Accompaniment. Seven energy is 27. That's a knockout. Yes. Okay. We need Goldeen. That'll do. Okay. Get the Goldeen. Industrious Incisors for 1. Cool. Horn. 270 damage. You're done. And we're in a very good spot. We've only got 8 cards left in the deck. And I have a switch card, so even if they boss my Bibarel, I don't have to worry about that anymore, because Seaking can just unload on these dudes, can knock out anybody on the board easy, right? And that's probably what they have to go for it. They have to be like, please, please, yes, Bibarel, please stay put, bro. It ain't gonna happen. And that's it. GG's, mate. Escape rope off the top deck. Game over. Too broken. The Seaking deck is too busted. Why does this deck not have a name yet? Because so long as I keep the deck without a name, then the deck feels like it needs to overcompensate for something, and it keeps performing well. Hey guys, I think Charizard's going to be popular this weekend. What do you think? Dang, that energy smells like fresh energy, you know? Nothing like fresh cardboard, am I right, gamers? Looks like I'm up against another Charizard deck. We've been seeing quite a few Charizard decks here on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. This looks like it is a Charizard Gallade deck, so slightly different take on the formula. It should be just as easy of a matchup as the Charizard Pidgeot deck is for us. We just got to get 9 energy in play and start one-hit KOing Charizards. We've got our fearless leader Basculin in the active spots, and Nestball, Goldeen, Bidoof, and Battle VIP Pass off the top. My goodness, I don't even need the Basculin. It's ridiculous. I don't even need them. It's craziness. That means I can tackle. I guess the thing is I might as well thin 1 more Pokemon out of the deck, though. Yeah, with Gather the Crew, because it's going to help me draw into a better card to thin. Because thinning is winning. Don't forget it. So I'm not going to commit the energy yet. I think I will commit the boss's orders just to, like, be annoying, and then we're going to gather the crew. Also, if I play the boss's orders, it makes it so that if I do find, like, a Beaverell off the top of the deck, then I can draw more cards off of Industrious Incisors. I do play Palpad, so I can put the boss's orders back into the deck later in the game, but usually just don't want bosses or orders like that early on in the match. So that's fine. Opponent's got Kirlia, so they have to retreat before they evolve into Kirlia because Kirlia's got a retreat cost of 2. And now they can start to use refinements. I am feeling like I'm probably going to get Iono'd. We're chilling for sure. That or I'm top decking Irida. It's easy mode. No way. You got the rare candy Charizard in that tiny little baby-sized hand. That's crazy. Rare candy Charizard. They can use Infernal Rain, accelerate some energy into play, and then play the Iono that I know that they have. 100%. It's an Iono. Boss. Dang it! What the heck, dude? It's fine. Burning Darkness. They have a 0 card hand now, though. That's fine. Knocking out my Finian doesn't really do anything. And we'll send up Basculin. Okay. I told you we had here. Man, I could smell it from a mile away. I could smell it. I knew it was coming. Rod that thing back in. I think the odds of me getting like 9 energy into play this turn are very small, so I'm just going to go Irida for... Well, let's see. Can I Ultra Ball this way? I guess I can. I should have saved that Rod. Yeah, that was foolish of me, but that's fine. All right, we're going to get Ultra Ball, and we're going to get Basculegion. Do that, and then... Yeah, I got Ultra Ball these way. That's fine. And I'm probably just going to Water Shot this thing, soften it up, and then next turn we start hamming, you know? First things first, we want to set up them boys. That's fine. I can save the Ultra Ball for next turn to see what my top deck is. Water Shot for 70. Thank you, Mixel, for the sub and the 33 months. Appreciate you, Mixel. Thank you. Got a 2-card hand. They're going to have to refinement away one of those. Basculegion using Water Shots, putting this guy at 70 damage too is also just really good because it makes it so that I need less energy to take the KO. What, now? All I need is 7 energy now. I mean, it's a huge difference, right? Huge. Needing 9 energy on turn 2 is pretty tough. But needing 7 energy on turn 3, easy. And then getting 9 energy at the end of the game is just mad easy as well, because you've seen all of your energy. You can just retrieval, knockout. So they're going to go up 2 prizes. I've got Ultra Ball in hand. We really just want to see another Irida or see a Letter of Encouragement. Something like that's really going to kind of help things along. Got 2 water in the discard pile, so the 1 superior can, you know, it's good for 2 energy. But I am going to need to see 5. We've got the double Ultra Ball in the hand too, which means that I'm going to be able to set up a second Beaverell. We do need to go find the Finian again, though. It's kind of annoying that they knocked out my Phineas. But that's okay. Water energy off the top. We can definitely Ultra Ball that away. This is my only other Rod, so I feel like I should use it. That's fine. Yeah, we're going to Rod back in the Goldeen. And then we're going to Ultra Ball away. Ultra Ball and the waters. Even though I would rather, like, I really want to save an Ultra Ball, but we just can't. We have to go, right? And it's kind of like, I want to get Bibarel and just say I'll draw into the Finian. But if we don't draw into the Finian, we'll find the Finian. We'll find the Finian. If we don't draw into the Finian, it's going to be all bad. It's all bad if we don't. We find the Finian here every time, dude. See? It's easy as that. Got to trust the deck. Trust thy deck, chats. Trust thy deck. It's all about the big trust. There we go. Water energy here. Irida. Irida would have found Finian. We had a million and one ways to find the Finian. A gazillion ways to find the Finian. Infinite ways to find that Finian. Letter of encouragement for 3. Oceanic accompaniment. We slap them boys on to the king. And we need 3 more energy. It's guaranteed with the superior. I just need to industrious incisors first. And then what are we getting rid of? Probably the Ultra Ball and the Irida. Yeah, because I can Palpad the boss's orders and like an Irida back into the deck. Just so that I have the boss back in the deck. 7, that's perfect math. As far as our supporters go, yes, we'll chuck an Irida and a boss back into the deck with Palpad. And bada boom, bada bing, here we go. Aquatic Horn, 270 damage. You're out of here! Look at that ferocious attack from Seaking. The bombastic animation, wow. Very cool. And now we've got another Charizard. This Charizard has no energy on it. Why? Why does this Charizard not have energy on it? Where is this Charizard's energy? Man, this is tough. It's fine. All right, they got Raihan. They can still do it. They need 1 more fire energy. And there they go. Okay, so they're attacking at least. But they do need a backup Charizard because this one right here is about to get smoked. Does not stand a chance. Now that I've seen 7 energy, we got retrieval for 4, and then I need to find 5 more. That's a lot. Okay. There's a letter of encouragement in the deck. I'll need to find 5. Yeah, we get 4 with the superior. I probably want another superior, and then I just gotta find 1 more or 2 more or whatever. There's Charmander. I prize my second letter. That's fine. Double superior it is. Here we go. Seaking. And we get Artisan off the top. That's an easy discard. We'll just get rid of those. 4 energy. Slap them all onto the king. And then bench Goldeen incisors for 5. And you're done. Easy as that. Sheesh. I mean, it's like that. You're just cooked. Let's see. I've got 3 in the discard pile now. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. That's it. It's literally it. Yeah. Oceanic accompaniment. I don't want to necessarily give them those, so we'll play it. Sure. Get those. Slap those onto the Seaking. And now we're at 9. Industrious Incisors for 5 more cards. And that's a mighty good... I haven't even played a supporter yet this turn, dude. What in the world? That's crazy. I'm sure I'll Irida. There ain't a lot left in this deck. We got 2 water energy. Cool. Irida just set up another Seaking. That's good. We got Clara, Superior in hand. Aquahorn. 330. You're done, bud. That's it for you. Lights out. Found a water energy and a Seaking. Okay. So I've got 2 prizes left. I've got no Superior left in deck, except for this one that's in my hand. There are 2 water energy left in my deck, though. So that means I have 4, 5, 6, 7 energy. And with a Clara, that's 8, 9. Okay. So I do have I have enough because I've got Clara for 2, Superior for 4. I think there's 2 waters left in deck. Yeah, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. So that's exact math for us. Or I can just go 1 knockout with Seaking, another knockout with Seaking. Something like that. Getting Iono, they got reversal, so they're going to take the knockout that way. This is my 4th Superior, and both my rods are down. I do have Boss. So I guess this turn, if they don't have Rare Candy Charizard, it's optimal for me to boss up the Charmander and knock it out. Because, yeah, I think that that's probably just the best play. Because if we boss up the Charmander and knock it out, then they have to, like, attack with Gallade the final turn, and that will be very easy for me to KO. That, or I could just escape rope up the Charmander and knock it out. Either way, knocking out the Charmander is good. Because then they can't, like, wall me off with not enough energy in the final turn of the game. So that's what we're going to do. They're going down to 2 prizes remaining. We're going for the knockout on Charmander. We're going to promote Seaking. And let's draw Research or Boss. So, I know there's a rope in the deck. Let's draw 3 cards first and kind of see what we get. Let's do this. Draw. Okay, we find 2 water energy. I need a 3rd, and there are only 3 energy in the deck. I think we just research now, and then I have 1 card left in deck, literally. Yeah. We research. There's a Superior left. So I'd have to find Superior, Escape Rope, and Seaking. Well, yeah, I think that's what we're going for. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we didn't hit the Seaking, but that's fine. Because I can just rope and take the knockout. Or actually, I don't even know if there is a Seaking in the deck, but like we're fine. Because I've got the Superior. So we just go Superior, the Irida, and the Iono. And we get 4. And then I can Clara for game, so that's easy. And then we just Oceanic Accompaniment to there. And then attach there, and we go rope and retreat. And then we can go Aquahorn. If they try to stall my Bibarel, I can just retreat it. I can Iono myself to 1 and just retreat the Bibarel. If they really try to do that, we're actually fine. I'll be able to give myself, and that's probably what they're going to do, right? But that's fine. I can handle this. I didn't have the energy that I needed to knock out the Charmander with boss, right? So here we have to Iono. I think we attach one energy and then Iono, yep. Okay. And then we pass. You need 3 energy. Swim freely only does 10 damage. You need 3 energy to knock out the Charmander, and I only had 2. Yeah, swim freely only does 10. And it looks like they're going to boss up the other Bieber. I mean, this is their only out to win. Right? We knew it was a danger. We knew it was a possibility, all right? It was only a matter of time before somebody figured it out. Also, it's possible that my opponent is in the chat listening to me say it. It is possible. Okay. One more turn and I win. They need to not get Rare Candy Charizard into the active. That's what we need. So long as they don't do that, we win. We've got the energy we need. There's Clara in deck. That's it. Game over, dude. Quit playing with me, dog. Iono yourself to 2. Clara right here. And that is GG's. I know. You almost had me. Almost. Close one. But my beavers are not going to stay stuck forever. And with just 2 cards left in deck, we Aqua Horn. 4 game. GG's. Nice try. And that's it. Yeah. Clara's good. It's like we kind of have... Yeah, Clara's really good. One extra switch? Who needs it? You only need 1. Listen, your opponent's only trying to stall your Bibarel if they're getting absolutely smacked. Your opponent's only trying to stall Bibarel if they're, like, losing bad. All right. I don't think that we can beat this Giratina deck at all. And this opening hand is not very good. But you know what? My goodness, we're going to try. Let's Ultra Ball away this. Ultra Ball away this. Okay. And then we're going to punish our opponent for putting that Giratina down. And that thing's just coming up to the active spot, and then we pass. And let's see what my opponent does. They got Colress turn 1. This should be about as bad as it gets as far as matchup goes. There's really no hope for beating a Lost Box deck. Our main support Pokemon has 50 hit points. And our main attacker has 110. And we have to constantly put 70 hit point guys into play. You realize with Sableye, they can knock out a Goldeen and a Finian in the same go. I mean, it's just, there's no hope. You cannot beat a Sableye with this deck. Just straight up. That deck's kind of cool. But you cannot beat a single Sableye. Oh, yes. GG's, office linebacker. GG's. You almost got me with my Beaverells, but we had just enough cards to do it. Okay, they pass. They don't get a turn 1 knockout. That's nice. And I have to discard both my letters. How cool. Research. And my goodness, we almost did it. But we did not quite do it. Maybe we just swim freely until my opponent decks out, you know? Did you ever think about that? They're not going to attack me with Radiant Greninja. Big heads flip. Let's go. My Seaking is invincible this turn. Cannot be damaged by attacks or effects of attacks. However, if my opponent gets to 10 cards in the Lost Zone, I am destroyed. Because they can just go Sableye, knock out both your Bidoofs. I cry. And scoop up my cards in frustration. I really do not think that there is any hope for victory here. They would have to put down at least 2 Giratina V-Stars for me to knock out. And they got Escape Rope. That's fine. They got Escape Rope and Spit Innocently to knock out my Bidoof. There's the Sableye now. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, the only way we're really winning this is if they bench 2 Tinas. But they might. You know, they might be feeling it. Maybe they decide at some point in the game that they really want to have a second Giratina V in play. After I already knock out the first. Wow, just 3 gates. There they are. All the energy in play. Sheesh. That's crazy. Well, they're all loaded up and ready to go. I don't know. Maybe I can Iono them to squat. But they've only got 17 cards left in deck already. Don't tell me that you Do not, I was going to say, don't tell me that you somehow messed this up. Bro, you're going in with the Tina? Oh, this is so... And you're just going to Abyss Seeking? Oh, man. Okay. I didn't realize it was like this. Okay. Well, we have to put the Finian down, and now I have to Ultra Ball away 2 waters, which is like Mighty Krungo, but that's fine. Do that. And then Industrious Incisors. Okay. And I've only got 2 energy in the discard pile, which is not cool, man. That's fine, though. I don't think it's worth... I mean, I could poke the Giratina for 10 with Swim Freely. I guess. It's probably better than nothing. But they could just easily knock out my Finian. I don't want to discard this Finian, so I think I just have to Nest Ball for Manaphy and pass. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you, Shy Boy TM, for the sub in the 3 months. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching the channel. Glad you're enjoying the content. Yeah, unfortunately was not able to punish them at all. And they can just do a play like knockout Finian Manaphy in the same hit with Sableye. It's just like there's nothing we can do, right? Because I have to put down Manaphy. I have to put down Finian. You can't not put down Manaphy. There's this thing, right? So you have to. It's just all bad. And this is why I say you can't beat a single Sableye. It's all disastrous. Thank you, Deshell, for the sub. They'll probably just knock out Finian Manaphy, take their 2 prizes. Well, I'm actually just going to go for Bidoof. It's fine. Them knocking out the Bidoof is actually a huge help for me, so I really appreciate that. And let's see what we got. Heavy Ball. Sure, I'll grab Goldeen. And that's the thing, is like I have to put the Finian back into play. I have to. Which is just going to be my undoing, but I guess I can load up Seakings now. Industrious Incisors. Find Clara and Superior. Save Clara. Irida. That's fine. Just Aquahorn for knockouts. You just can't beat Sableye. I know it's like a hard thing. I know it's a hard thing for people to like accept. Every deck has its bad matchups. There's no polishing this bad matchup, right? The very nature of your deck. Finian, 50 HP. Goldeen, 70 HP. Manaphy, 70 HP. Like Bibarel, 120 HP. Seaking, 110 HP. This guy does 120 damage to anybody, right? It's just not realistically happening. Yes. There's no way to, like, really polish it up. It's just not happening. And that's okay. You can't win them all. Famous dad quote right there. It's all right, son. Can't win them all, sport. Sometimes you just got to take the fat L. Okay. And it's just like Sableye is just good for 2 prizes every turn, bro. It's messed up. And it's like, and there's nothing really we could do about it. And, you know, you could play Bravery Charm, right? But, like, Lost Box decks all play Vacuum, including this one. And it's like sometimes Tina lists don't, but even this one does. So it's just, it doesn't matter. They can just remove that easily. Okay. Horn. And then I expect them to attack with Sableye, but I mean, the only way I win is if my opponent just plays poorly, right? The only way I win is if they attack with Giratina V-Star instead of Sableye. Their correct line is to attack with Sableye and just knock out Goldeen Finian. Putting down the Goldeen doesn't matter because they could have just done it with Manaphy and Finian. And I have to have Manaphy down because if I don't, then this thing will just farm my guys, right? So, you see how they have me, like, they put you in this terrible spot. And the thing is, Jirachi doesn't actually do anything because then you have to have, like, a board state with Manaphy and Jirachi. I mean, like, I guess you still try, but it's just a lot worse because then you only have, you know, you've got your 2 bench spots for Seaking, you've got 1 bench spot for Bibarel, and sure enough, they don't have the energy for Sableye, so it looks like I actually have a chance to win this game. Kind of. Not really, because all they need is a Psychic Energy for Sableye and they win. I don't know. Maybe I can find an Iono. Okay. Ultra Ball that. They have to, like, actually just not find a single Psychic Energy for the rest of the game. Which presumably they're kind of out of, and they're going to have to rod back in because they've got the 1 on the Giratina, and they just didn't attack with Sableye for 2. Palpad, Joss the Boss back in, and I'm looking for Iono. And we do not find the Iono, so I have to Chlora. And I think I'm 10 short. Yes. Because I'm at 7. It's 270. Swim freely, dog. You're free, Seaking. You're free. That was a heads flip. But now all they have to do is put a Psychic Energy onto Sableye and they win. That's all they have to do is attach an energy to the Sableye. Retreat and lost mine my Finian and my Manaphy. It looks like somehow they do not have it yet. But they do have Escape Rope. Not cool, man. Fine. Surely, just get the psychic energy. Just please finish me. Here's the rod. Now I'm finished. Fourth gates. I love how it doesn't show you what they put into the deck with rod. Jet energy back to Giratina. Okay. So this is what we're doing. And lost impact. So now I know the psychic energy is in the deck. Bro, you just lost impacted my Goldeen. It's kind of messed up. So then what? I have to knock out this Giratina and say, like, I hope you don't find a single psychic energy, which you just put into the deck. And it's like, I can't Iono to 1, because then odds are I just give you the psychic energy. All right, so here's the deal, though. It's like, maybe... What are the switch counts? 2 switch cards, 1 rope. They definitely have a switch card in hand, so I think we just have to Iono and hope that the bottom, like, no, you have to Iono and hope that, like, the psychic energy is the bottom card of the deck, like, literally, right? That's the only way out. Because they probably had a switch card in deck, which meant that they could Flower Selecting and then switch into Sableye for the win. Or switch card in hand. So we have to hope that it is the psychic energy is the bottom card of the deck. That's the only way we win. And then I can boss Sableye next turn if they don't have it. But if that one card I Iono them into is the psychic energy, then they'll just promote it. But if I didn't Iono, then they might have to promote Comfy, and then they need switch card and the psychic, right? No! See, and I didn't know they put the Cramorant back into the deck because PTCG Live doesn't show you what your opponent puts back into the deck with Super Rod. So, I really had no idea. Yeah. So sick, honestly. But I told you it's an unwinnable matchup. I mean, frankly, like, my opponent should have beat me by a lot more than that. But that matchup's unwinnable. Any deck with Sableye should be an unwinnable matchup. Broken deck. This deck is broken. This list only plays 1 Battle VIP pass. There's only 1 Battle VIP pass in here, and I've got it. Let's go, dude. Looks like I'm up against Hisuian Zoroark V-Star with the broken Seaking deck. We've got a gnarly opening hand with Battle VIP Pass, Goldeen, Ultra Ball, and Iono. Everything that we want. We've even got our fearless leader, Hisuian Basculin, in the active spots. This matchup should be extremely positive for us because they've got liabilities like Zoroark, Squawkabilly. I could just knock these guys out real easy. Zoroark even damages itself, which is great news for me. We've got a solid opening. If they fill their bench, though, then they're not going to be able to use Gapejaw. So you can see they saved a bench spot, which is smart because then they can use Netherworld Gate and actually get some damage counters into play. The Doduo can obviously evolve into Dodrio, and then they place damage counters on themselves. And they'll have plenty of damage counters to knock out all of my guys, considering that my guys do not have the most amount of HP. So that's totally fine. We're going to go double Doofski, Goldeen. His hand's pretty good, frankly. Like, you don't need to, because it's got the double Ultra Ball in it, right? So you just kind of want Bibarels, and the double Ultra Ball will get you the Bibarels, and then, like, what else do you really want? So I think I'm just holding. That's fine. And it's got the Seaking in it, so we're just going to hold here. And let's check and see how many Bibarels we have in the deck. It's actually it's 0. There's no way there's 0 Bro, the odds of prizing both of those idiots is so small. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna go get these guys. Fine. Bibarel didn't show up to work today. That's fine. Not even sweating it, man. I ain't even worried about that. It's fine. We'll just draw into our cards the old-fashioned way. With a draw supporter, I guess. There's only about 1 in 100 games will you prize both of a 1-of card. Or both of a 2-of card. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know. Someone somewhere did the math for that once. But I've always heard that. I know. The price of opening such a cracked hand is that it's actually not cracked. Because I prized 2 guys. So they got Dodrio, right? And a Zoom draw. They're going to knock out my Finian. Probably. Ballistic Beak is doing 40 damage right now, so they actually need another damage counter. Which means that they have to find the damage pump in order to get this KO. I think that this is like a little bit of a risky boss. I don't really think that it's worth it to boss the Finian. I think you might as well just like target down the Basculin and say like, all right, I'll use my Phantom Star. I'm going to see more cards. But like if I have to play a draw supporter to find the damage pump, then I'll do that, right? But they need a damage pump to take this knockout, or else they're not taking the knockout, right? So they're only doing 40 damage. I think they probably shouldn't have bossed there, but I understand why they did. And just from playing this deck a lot, I know that that's kind of a risky play. Now, here's where I would use my Bibarel. If I had one. Okay, I think I'll just attach. And then Iono. It's fine. Thank you, Endorse, for that Prime sub in the 7 months. Okay. It's ugly. I did not quite get where I needed to get. In order to take the knockout, I could evolve into Basculegion, and I could Water Shot for 70, which seems not cool, because then the Dodrio is just doing a lot of damage. But It also means that that Dodrio can only use its zooming draw 2 more times. That or I water gun. I'm feeling like we just retreat into Basculin, yeah. And then I think I'm just going to do the upstream spirits. No, that just seems bad too. I cannot afford to get rid of both of these superiors next turn. But I might just have to. Yeah, I'm on upstream spirits for 20, dog. Go get them, Basculin. Oh, boy. This is fine. Oh, thank goodness. Perfect Iono for me. I was not trying to research both of those. Still just really awkward hands, though. My goodness. Like, I'm not doing anything with this. We need Bibarel. Bad. We need Bibarel real bad. We do not need a 3-3 Bibarel. The odds of prizing 2 is low. Is very low. That is not normal. All right? They are slacking off something fierce right now. Thank you, Chaos, for the sub and the 20 months. Appreciate you, Chaos. Thank you. And they Ballistic Beak for 130. It's fine. Okay. Go get him, Seaking. You got him, Slugger. Perfect top deck. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Look at these idiots. Yeah? Are you proud of yourselves? You think you're funny? Huh? Okay. All right. And I'm just going to pal pad the Iono back into the deck to increase the chances that I can find, you know, a decent top deck. And then we Aquahorn Bibarel. We've got a 1 in 3 chance of drawing Bibarel. What's behind door number 1? It's an Irida. Okay. It's the bare minimum. I can keep playing. Every time I take a prize from here on out, the odds of finding a Bibarel increases. Thank you, Joe Magna, for the sub in the 26 months. Appreciate you, Joe Magna. Thank you. The problem is, well, what I guess I'm going to have 3 energy in the discard pile, and I could get 3 energy. Yo, damage yourself, bro. Just damage to the Zoroark. That would be sick. I'm going to top deck water energy right here. We top deck water energy here every time. Ultra Ball does not help. Okay. Got to put the rod back in. I feel like it's possible that I could attack with Basculin. I mean, I got nothing going on, but I guess it's fine. Okay. We Irida. And I have to get... You see how much easier this would be if I had Bibarel? Gotta get a letter. Okay. Letter. Okay. All right. Sure, give me my 20 damage. Fine. Oceanic accompaniment. The problem is I can't play Ultra Ball and Superior in the same hand. Man. I think we just need a Swim Freely heads. What do you think? I'm thinking it's got to be a heads flip. All right, whatever. I'm just doing 150. Fine. But I need to, what? I need to top deck a Seaking. Or an Irida. Or I need them to Iono me. I can't. That's why the Bibarel is in the deck, so that you can play Ultra Ball and Superior Energy Retrieval. Right? That's literally why the guy is in the deck, bro. Is so you could do plays like that. Because I need to play the Ultra Ball and I need to play the Superior, but they both require that you discard 2 cards from your hand, and I've got 1 mana fee, and that's it. I need something miraculous off the top. They should print a heavy ball for evolutions. What do you think? Out of the prize. Evolutions out of the prizes. We've already got Hisuian Heavy Ball. Great card. Hisuian Heavier Ball. Yeah, now we're spitting. Okay, they've got the Damaged Arc in the active spot. All I need is Irida off the top. Come on, baby. That? Why do you make my life so hard? Pokemon trading card game. Why must you continue to torture me? I don't need it. Okay. And I don't know. What the heck am I supposed to do about this, bro? This would be a sick hand. If I could have prevented that, doesn't matter. This would be a sick hand if I had Bibarel. All right, we're going to swim freely. Okay. I'm invincible. Now, I'm going to need to top deck, like, research. It's my only way out. Top deck research. Come on. 11 more swims. We could do that. They're going to just toss up Gengar and pass. That or rope. No, they would have just roped without retreating. I'm so good at this game, and you all are so mad about it. Okay. Let's go, baby! Come on, man! Oh, come on, man. Okay. Superior for just 3 It's probably fine. I have a shot at getting the... Yeah, we just need Bieberell off the prizes, right? Yeah, we're just going to Superior for 3. That's 2 Superiors down. Oh, no, I have enough. Okay, cool. I thought for some reason I only had 3 energy in the discard pile, but I didn't realize I was tripping that hard. Okay, so here we go. There. All right, bench this goon. Maybe should have not done that, but it's fine. Here we go, 150. You're out of here. Bieberell off the prizes. We've got a 2 in 5 chance of getting one. Let's go! The beaver has arrived. The beaver is present. Let's go, dude. All right, now all I have to do is 260 damage to this active Zoroark. Easy mode. We've got 2 Superior down and a Super Rod down. That's fine. I still got Clara. I still got Boss. We got it going on. Yeah, they just got to take the knockout. They go to 2. I can win in 2 turns. I just got to go knockout game. That's it. Doesn't matter. We're still on track. And that is the glory of playing a single prize deck, is that you do have that comeback potential because you are only giving up 1 prize card a turn. So if you can get to that point where you're trading favorably, you're huge chillin'. Another Superior. Thank goodness I've got my Bieberell, dude. All right. Seaking. Oh, yeah, we've got everything we need. There's no energy. There's 3 energy in my deck. Okay, cool. So we can get Letter. And then all I need to take this knockout. We are huge chilling. We need 7 energies. Yeah, 7, 27. Yeah. Okay, so I need 4. I can just Superior for it. That's fine. Go Seaking. Letter of Encouragements. Energy in the discard pile is 5. So we're guaranteed. We just go Oceanic here. Industrious Incisors for 3. And we don't want to get rid of the escape rope, so we go Superior away those and get 4 more energy. And I still got 1 Superior left. And we Oceanic Accompaniment. 1 here. And 3 here. And then pow. 270. And then all we have to do is find our boss's orders. Make sure that we knock out a 2-prizer for game. We've got boss in the deck. Unfortunately, I didn't find my second Bieberell. So I've got 1 Industrious Incisors to do it. But I can thin my hand down. And if my opponent Ionos me, they actually get me closer to the boss, which is in the deck. I don't need any more energy to take the knockout with Seaking. And they just swing with Dodrio. All right, now we're digging for the boss. Let's go. We're going to send up Finian. Nest Ball. Check the deck. Boss is in there. And then we want to superior these. It's almost guaranteed, but I have one card that I cannot thin out of the deck. So I win so long as Boss's Orders is not the bottom card of the deck, which would be quite bad luck given what we've already gone through this game. Let's see it. Industrious Incisors. We're looking for Boss's Orders for game. And there it is. GG's. Bring up your Zork. Or your Squawkabilly, whatever. Aquahorn, GG's. That's it. And then we find the other Bieberel slacking off on the prizes. Oh, you didn't feel like showing up to work today, huh? Just, you thought you'd be having a good old time in the prizes. You saw how... Oh, he's working from home. True. Oh, yeah, that one definitely gets to go in the video. For sure. There was drama. Drama is always good. It's fine. The Bieberels were like, we're just creating drama for the content. I understand your angle, Bieberel. I get it. Dang, bro. Can't just give me a basic one time for the broken hand? What the heck? This is exactly why we choose to go second, chat. Looks like I'm up against one of those new Entei Charizard decks. We've got a nice looking opening hand with Goldeen, Irida, and Bieberel. I like that. Good stuff. And this is where Hisuian Basculin really gets to show its chops. Really cool. We play just one Hisuian Basculin and one Battle VIP pass, but with Irida, we can get those cards out and then fill our entire board for an explosive turn 2, which is exactly what we're going to do. Basculin, Battle VIP pass. And we just want Goldeen and Bidoof. And then we can retreat the Goldeen into Basculin. And then gather the crew. We did prize a Bidoof, which is fine. So we're going to get Phineas and probably just another Goldeen. That's okay. Let's do that. And then turn 2. We've got Bieberel, double Seaking. It's time to start rolling. Yeah, that's a solid turn 1. If they attack with Entei V turn 2, pretty decent shot that I'm able to punish that with a quick 2 prize knockouts. Because, you know, it's weak to water. It's like, that's the thing. Yeah, Entei, very easy for us to knock out. And they're going to play Arven, which is what this deck tries to do pretty much every turn. Arven can go get 4 Sealstone and an item card, which effectively allows them to go get whatever 2 cards they want out of their deck. So it's pretty cool. It's like a Starbirth, but without having to have Arceus V-Star in play. which is pretty neat. Got a turn 2 Charizard. Okay. And they're going to accelerate energy into play. I do wonder if they're going to like retreat the end, or maybe not retreat. Entei's got a retreat cost of 3. So they're probably just using Burning Rondo and just saying like, whatever. If Entei goes down, it goes down. This guy is a fatty. Ain't no way you're going to retreat that thing with a retreat cost of 3. They are going to use that for Seal Stone, knowing that the Entei could go down next turn, which makes sense. And they probably want to start setting up a Pidgeot. That would be quite good. They certainly want a Pidgeot online, because this deck really starts to fizzle out quickly if they do not have Pidgeot out. Yeah, so here's the Nest Ball, and they can go get Pidgey. And I think that's probably the board state that they want. Or Mew. Okay, sure. Mew does help smooth things out too. And they're just going to go Mew instead of Pidgey. Burning Rondo for the KO. That's fine with me. We've got a solid hand to work with. I do need to draw a little bit off of the Industrious Incisors to really get this turn moving. But all we need is a... all we need is a Irida, and we're like, you know, we're cooking. So we draw 3. I mean, it's not... I could just Super Rod just the Basculin into the deck, which I think is fine, because we just want to draw more cards. That allows us to draw 4 off of the Industrious Incisors. We don't want to put the water back into the deck, because the Superior is a guaranteed +1 water after I fill my hand to 5. So all we have to do is find 1 water energy when we get the knockout. And we do find the bare minimum, which you love to see. That's fine. I can work with the bare minimum. We're going to Superior away these. And that's why we didn't get rid of the Superior. It's why we didn't put the water back into the deck, because we knew, like, all right, just you make it as easy as possible to hit the card that you need to take the KO. We're not going to evolve this Seaking, because you don't want to reveal to your opponent that you've got nothing in the hand, right? You don't want them to know, you know, what that card is, right? You don't want to just give them... the more information you give your opponent like that, the worse off you are. And I've already got a backup Seaking right here, so it doesn't really matter. You kind of just keep that and still have some mystery as to what's in your hand. You don't just give your opponent that full info, like, I just played my hand down to 0. You usually don't want to play your hand down to 0 unless, you know, you have to. You know, if you play your hand down to 0, it makes bossing up the Bibarel and knocking it out, like, pretty enticing. Because then your opponent is like, well, I might just catch them slipping. They have 2 blind cards off of the... you know, off of the prizes. If neither of those are a supporter card, then I knock out the Bibarel, and then they're just stuck, right? So you keep that 1 card in hand, just because it could be a supporter. It could be something. They don't know. It probably is not a supporter, because I didn't play a supporter last turn, but they still don't know, all right? And see, they are going to knock out the Bibarel. It's all your guys' faults. They're going to loss zone it even. Why would you guys do this to me? It's fine. I'm cool, dude. I've got my fish army. I ain't even scared. I think I definitely prized the other. Yeah, it's fine. I play Hisuian Heavy Ball, so we could find the Hisuian Heavy Ball. I don't think we're going for the knockout on this Charizard. I think we're just like going to go for a solid 2-hit KO. So just do that in Iono. Okay. And then that'll do. Aqua Horn for 150. And then, unfortunately, yeah, this Seaking is getting smacked and put into the lost zone. It's not where we want it to go. But I should have everything that I need in order to kind of stabilize. I can Irida for the Hisuian Heavy Ball and go get a Bidoof back out, at least. But they don't really have anything. Like, they never set up Pidgeot. So I'm going to go to 3. I didn't mean to promote that one, but hopefully that doesn't punish me. I don't think it does, but I meant to promote that one. Yeah, that would have been better. Okay. So I've got Superior. Superior can get... I've only got 3 in the discard pile. What's Irida? 3 in the discard pile. I need to have 4 for the knockout, which is just this whole hand is perfect 4 for the knockout. Let's take Manaphy because I'm probably getting rid of it. As much as I'd like to get Bidoof, I think it's probably just better to like get energy to the hand and just kind of ensure that I'm going to be able to continue swinging. They probably don't want to Iono themselves at this point. I think that's fine. You just let her. I think just setting up probably 2 Seakings just better at this point. And I could just do that. And that's a KO. And then I can Superior. I don't have to Superior right now. We're just going to kind of hold it. As far as Rod goes, I don't think that there's anything I need to Rod back into the deck. So we're just going to smack for 180, take the knockout. And since the Bibarel is down, we are very much just kind of hoping for the best. There's Bidoof. We do need some incredibly based top decks. They've got Mysterious Tail. I'm probably looking for like a rare candy or something. I feel like rare candy is usually the hardest piece to find. I grab Rod and can chuck some maybe energies, maybe Charizard back into the deck. I'm not going to know what they put back into the deck because Pokemon Trading Card Game Live doesn't show you, even though you are supposed to show your opponent. And then Arven. And get them the 4 Seal Stone. They've already used 4 Seal Stone. Oh, the Zard got Lost Zoned. Yeah, that is pretty funny. They can't put the Zard back into the deck. They put energy back into the deck, though. They should have Zards in the deck. They got Ultra Ball, so maybe they do have a rare candy in the hand, which is going to be tough for us. Oh, yeah. It's looking like that is the case. But I've only got 2 prizes left. So, you know, if I can just top deck into a card that allows me to continue attacking, we are golden. Because they don't have anything going on. And I just need to continue attacking. And I've got almost enough resources to do so, but not quite. Palpad. Okay. This is not great. We want to Palpad supporters back into the deck to give us the highest chance possible of drawing into a supporter next turn. We want to... The Rod doesn't really matter. So we want a Superior away, Manaphy, and Super Rod. And we get those 4, right? And we say, all right, Oceanic Accompaniment. And then Palpad, double Irida back into the deck. And then I think I think we just hold. Because, like, if I top deck Ultra Ball, you want to be able to play it, right? How many Ultra Ball do I have down? 0. Right, so there's a decent shot of top decking the Ultra Ball. So we just wait and swing. I don't think, like, because if they Iono me, this is the worst thing they could do, is come in and this hurts for me for sure. They are going to Iono. Okay, so now I need to find a boss. If they retreat the Charizard and attack with Charizard, then the odds of them being able to attack back-to-back turns are pretty low. So, like, I actually don't think that this matters too much. My top deck was Booty. The next card was Booty. So I need, like, this third card needs to be glorious. And I suspect that it will be, because it's just like that today. Boom, told you. Okay, so we've got Irida. And we play it. And we want to get this. And thank you, Orange Clarinet, for the 8 months. I'm saying they don't have a switch in that hand. That's what I am predicting. Okay, we're gonna get those. Bench that. Ultra Ball these. Yeah, I'm not gonna knock out the Radiant, 100%. That would be foolish. They were correct to not attack with a Charizard, or else just a superior wins here, which I have. So you never do that. You just swim freely. So that's what I'm going to do, right? So yes. Superior way these. And I need to find my boss still. Okay. And we're going to Oceanic Accompaniments. We're going to put 4 there. I'm actually going to attach 1 to my Beebrel just in case they try to boss stall me. Like, maybe they have boss, but they don't have win, right? We could just do that. And then swim freely. Time to swim, bud. Big heads flip. Okay. Come on, baby. I just need them to not have escape rope. Arven for rope would be disastrous. And I need... boss. Pass. They do pass. Okay. Brother. All right. What do you think is in the hand? Industrious Incisors. Boss. Now I have rope. And Irida. Okay. All right. If I Iono them to 1, you think they're going to have an energy? Probably not, right? They've got 5 in the discard pile. Thank you, Legit Frost, for the sub in the 4 months. Thank you. There's no way, right? So I think I have to take the knockout this turn. That or I go for swim freely, right? All right, now I have, okay. All right, what's more likely? No, they only play 8 energy. I'm telling you, they only play like 8 energy. So that's every energy. I think we just take the KO, dude. You just Aqua Horn and say, like, you don't have it. It has to be, like, actually Raihan. There's no way. You can Arvin, but there is no way you can get an energy off that. There's no way they got rare candies are, dude. Fat dubs all around. Let's go. Yeah, the video's already a banger. It's not even out yet. I know. Yeah, the leaked demo to this video is fire, dude. Sheesh. The Scizor special? Dang, bro, not the Scizor special. We're up against a single prize deck. I don't want to play against a single prize deck. I want to take big knockouts on, like, you know. I want to take big knockouts on things that give up multiple prize cards. Playing against some sort of Scizor deck, which is interesting because we're both single prize decks. And I don't really think that there's any way for either of us to skip ahead. I mean, they look like they play Luxray and Scizor in their deck, and I just play Seaking. So if neither of us put any 2-prize Pokemon into play, it could just come down to who takes the first knockout. But, like, Scizor needs me to have ability Pokemon in play in order to take a knockout. And I'm just, like, not going to be a total doofus and not put, like, I'm not going to put Bidoof into play this turn, I don't think. Oh, but I have to put Bidoof into play. Okay, so this is... There's no way they're going to knock me out next turn, I guess. We're fine. I have to put a Bidoof into play because I have to draw cards next turn. It's just the way it is. Bidoof has an ability, which is why I'm kind of second guessing it, but it's fine. We gotta do what needs to be done. Goldeen, Battle VIP Pass, Bidoof. I don't want to put Finian in play yet. Just Bidoof and another Goldeen. Seems fine. Okay. I'm going to save the Nest Ball for next turn. And I don't even necessarily want to gather the crew. I think we're just going to go energy on Goldeen. And pass. Okay, it's fine. I could retreat the Baskin and Goldeen, but the problem is I kind of almost need them to take a knockout in order for me to start seeing enough energy in order to take KOs. I also don't know if they're going to be able to find like the switch that they need to get Scizor into the active and start taking KOs turn 2. I suspect that they probably play a low like mobility card count in their deck, right? Because they're a single prize deck. They're kind of dealing with the same stuff that I'm dealing with, right? I've only got 1 escape rope in my deck. They probably only play like 2 switch. That's my guess. Yeah, here's Scizor. Punishing Scissors. 10 plus 50 more damage for each Pokemon I have in play. And they have to draw into a switch off of this Industrious Incisors in order to attack. I'm just hoping that they don't. And if they do, I still think that my deck is just very consistent. And I can play with only 2. I guess I can play with only 2 ability Pokemon in play, but I don't think. But that's still enough for them to knock out my fish every turn. So I do really want to get this first knockout. I'm going to Iono. My hand was pretty good, so that stinks, but it's fine. This hand is fine. And they do find the rope. Dang it. But I'm just going to put up Goldeen, so that's fine. They can't knock out Goldeen because I only have 1 ability Pokemon in play. So we're chilling. All right, we're sending up Goldeen. Yes, Basculin was a knockout. Bidoof was a knockout, but Goldeen is fat. It's going to hang on unless they whip out the Vitality Band. So I think I'm chilling here. That's right. Usually the switch card of choice is Escape Rope, which is the one switch card we play in this deck too, because it allows you to push things into the active spot, which you wouldn't otherwise have access to. So this is kind of awkward. Because we need both these energy and we need both these Seaking, and we like want the rod too. But it's fine. We can Ultra Ball away. Man, all right, you can Ultra Ball away the rod and the Seaking. You don't love that feels bad. All right, just straight up, it feels bad. But you have to do something, right? So we're gonna go there, and we're gonna go here, and we're gonna evolve there. And I need to find the little baby fish, right? So it's guaranteed because I've got the water and the Ultra Ball, so I can get the little baby fish. But we've got Nest Ball for little baby fish, and that's why we had to keep the energy because it's the exact right amount of energy. You see what I'm saying? It's like we had to do all of that just right. It stunk to get rid of the Seaking and the boat. It's fine. We play Clara and we play Palpad. So now I just need to keep trading back and forth. Well, Aqua Horn for 150. And that's the reason we didn't put the Finian down turn 1. Is because if we put the Finian down turn 1, then that meant that they would have gotten that turn 2 knockout with Punishing Scissors because I would have had an extra ability Pokemon in play. So I only put down the bare minimum that we needed, which was just Bidoof, which actually is probably going to win me this game. Now I have my 2 ability Pokemon in play, though, so they're going to be doing 110 damage with Punishing Scissors, which is perfect math to knock out all of my Seaking. They do play Reversal Energy. I saw some Luxrays in there, too. They play Luxray. So they might just Ultra Ball for Luxray, slam the Luxray down here, right? It's kind of like a stage 1 counterbox style thing, which is neat, and I respect it. It's cool deck. Reminds me a lot of Zorobox. Whoop! Here comes the Luxray. And then Industrious Incisors, fill their hand to 5, sure. And we've got Ultra Ball for a fish. It's good. We've got Artisan. Can help us get another Pokemon down. That's good. We find Clara. That is a great draw for us. However, I would need to find one more energy. I think that that's okay, though. Let's go. I think that's okay. Yeah. It's here. So let's just do it, right? We're gonna get those. And I think we just are gonna have to find rod or something. That's fine. We'll get these. And then say that's fine. I kind of want to check the deck real quick. See, do I have like a Bidoof too? We don't. The other one, Bidoof's prized. So is there anything worth Ultra Balling for? Or we just get the other fish set up. That's fine. This is kind of silly now, but it's fine. I wanted to check the deck. My other Bidoof's prized, though, so I could just do that right there. However, I want to Ultra Ball, and I don't want to play the Hisuian Heavy Ball because I want to give myself the highest chance possible of drawing into an additional energy. So that's fine. Yeah, so we don't want to Ultra Ball away an energy. So we kind of just have to Ultra Ball this hand down. That's fine. I should have, yeah. And I think in an ideal world, I know that the Bidoof is prized. I play the Hisuian Heavy Ball for the Bidoof. I put it down, and then I Ultra Ball and fail, right? But this isn't the ideal world. This is the real world. Okay. And we're going to get Basculegion. Evolve our very brave Basculin. Okay. Thank you, Cursed by Ghastly, for that sub in the 33 months. And now we just have to Industrious Incisors into a water energy. Or a letter. That'll do. Cool. So we get the letter. And Oceanic Accompaniment here, and then 2 over here. Now we've got a very stable board. Horn! And you're done. Now we do need to find Palpad to put the Clara back into the deck, or we got to find our other rod so that we can continue doing this thing. I can Irida for the rod. That's like a very easy go, right? It's an easy find. Should have one more rod left in the deck, and then I can put my little fishies back in. I'll have Goldeen, and then I'll have a whole Seaking line too, which is fine. These single prize matchups are very funny. I mean, in a lot of ways, they're just like a race to the finish line, but they're also a test of resources to make sure that you can just stream attacks back to back to back to back to back. Because these single prize decks are not usually built to have to like attack 6 times, because usually you win with a single prize deck by taking multiple prizes at once sometime. So a lot of times they do get pretty close to running out of gas by forcing them to take 6 knockouts, which can sometimes make for some, for some interesting games. Looks like they play the Cleavor too. That's cool. All right. Can hit. Route probably destroys Miraidon. That's sick. We do need a water energy, though. That is true. I need one. I got like 6 water energy in the deck. Come on. You wouldn't withhold a little water energy, would you? We're going to get Ionoed, so I won't even get to see this hand. That's fine. We've got Beaverell set up. Yeah, look at all those energy. Now I just need to find the rod to put a fish back in. Or Clara or Palpad or something like that. I think we probably just have to go digging for the rod. Now, I do have a backup plan. All right, I can attack with Basculegion if I have to. He's here. Don't forget about Basculegion, dude. I will have plenty of energy in the discard pile. Basculegion can just put them all back in. And I can throw this nest ball. That's fine. Just go get Finian. Thank you, Norky for the Prime sub. Appreciate you. Thank you. And I think we just want to letter of encouragement. Let's do for 0. Just save those in there. I think. And then Oceanic Accompaniment. And then we Industrious Incisors for 4. And we see what we find here. Looking for Rod. Well, we did not find that. That's fine. We Iono. And then we look for Rod. Go fish. It's fine. We can just do it next turn. I'll have to Basculegion this next turn. I'll have 4. I'll have 8 energy. We'll do 160 damage to Basculegion for free. That's fine. Okay. So we Aqua Horn for the knockouts. Take our prize. And then we've got Irida for Rod now. We can just Rod Artisan. I should not have put this Finian down. That actually is kind of messing with me a little bit. No, it's not. If they take a knockout, I'll have 2 free bench spots. Ideally, you want to get 2 Goldeen down next turn. Basculegion's good for like 1 turn of like a big knockout with Upstream Spirits. We've got 4 energy. We're going to have 8 energy in the discard pile. Basculegion can put those all back into the deck. But Basculegion's not doing much, you know, for back-to-back turns. Can water... There's a Forest Sealstone in there? I did see a Drapion, I guess, at some point. Yeah, there's a Drapion. That's cool. They need to find Scizor. Yo, Firewall, I'm glad you had fun playing Gym Leader Challenge. It's awesome. Iono. And here's the cards that I've been looking for. Yes. They're able to find their Ultra Ball, so they can take a knockout with Scizor. And then... I mean, I could boss up Bibarel and knock it out, but I think you're better off just chasing down the attackers here. Got Basculegion. There's 8 cards in my discard pile. They countered the Stadium, which is sad. But we go... Okay. So we got to put in the fish, but not all the fish, because we want a Super Rod, and we're going to put in 2 Goldeen and 1 Seaking, right? Yes, sir. And then we're going to Pal Pad back in the Clara and the Irida. Yeah. And then we are going to draw 3, and we're going to hope we hit one of them. Yes. All right. Irida. And we go get the Goldeen and an item card. And the item card that we want, we've got Superior in hand. It's probably going to be, because we've already got Nest Ball in hand too, it's probably just Ultra Ball. Rope is fine if we like have to rope for some reason. That's fine. We've got the Goldeens. That's all that really matters. But then, oh, yeah, I guess I am getting ready to put like all of the energy back into the deck, which is like a little bit sketchy. So I think we probably should have gotten like an Ultra Ball or something. But that's fine. Here we go. Upstream Spirits. My deck is about to be filled with water energy. That's fine. Take our prize. It's a Seaking. And then we've got Irida next turn. I don't have any energy in my discard pile right now, so like I guess it's a little tough. I think I do still... No, both my letters are down. I shouldn't have burned that letter for nothing, but it's fine. We've got both Rod down, both letter down. I just need to draw into energy the old-fashioned way. But we can do that. We can do that. We're fine. We also have Boss's Orders. Like, if they don't take a knockout this turn, I can boss an attack with Basculegion, dude. Water shot for 70. We're chilling. Big trust. I'm going to Irida for Ultra Ball, and we're going to draw into those glorious water energy. Also, I'm going to top deck a water energy. Yes, sir. Guaranteed top deck of water. I just shuffled 8 water back into the deck. Top deck water here every time. Also, they could whiff a beat. Like, they might just... Like, their deck probably isn't built to attack this much. They got to stream 3 more attacks. If they just miss the Scizor here, it's lights out. Well, kind of. I still need to find an energy, but I'll find one. They got Serena. They're digging. Digging. Do they find the Scizor? They've got another Bibarel. They continue digging. Defiance Band. Incisors for 2. Do they find the Scizor? Yes. Do you have a backup attacker, though? No. So all I have to do is knock out this Scizor and I win. They do play Radiant Charizard, though, so I guess that's a backup attacker. Okay. Got Bibarel. I didn't even top deck a water energy. This is pain, dude. Oh, this is pain. Okay. They've got 2 ropes down. You think I could stall the Bibarel? I could probably stall the Bibarel, dude. Oh, this thing can't even attack. That's right. This is interesting. Let's see who they send up with Escape Rope. And this, hilariously enough, the league headquarters makes the Charizard's attack cost 1 more. Okay. Bossing up Beebs, dude. Industrious Incisors for 2. There ain't no way they've got the energy they need to attack. Okay. Also, I'm about to be so free with the way that I'm swimming that they ain't going to be able to do squat about it. Okay, here we go. Swim free, Seaking. Swim free. Dang it. It's fine. They ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing. They ain't got the rope, dude. You think they play 3 rope? You're kidding yourself. I called it. Listen, you do not have room for 3 rope with an echoing horn. You just do not, straight up. That Bibarel is stuck there. Listen, I know I build janky decks all the time. There ain't 3 switch cards in there. I love a janky deck list. There's no way there's a 3rd switch. I'm surprised there's 2. Yeah, the 3rd. No, see? They're like 2 can play it this way. No, and I just used my rope, dude. No, I should have saved that. It's fine. And now they're attaching to their Bibarel. Okay, this is fine. I got lots of water energy on deck. Okay. Irida. And Industrious Incisors. Okay. pass. But even if they retreat the Bibarel, I'm still winning. They can't attack with that Scizor. Because they have a reversal on it. Metapod versus Metapod. Yeah, another reversal, bro. You can't even tail smash. No. So what do they think? I mean, if they retreat, they can't retreat. They have to just sit here. Okay, we've got Iono. Ultra Ball. The Iono doesn't really matter. We'll do that. I only need 2 attackers to win. Get the Manaphy. Thin it out of the deck. Superior. Hilariously enough, Superior is just like not a card we really need right now. Attach it there. And then Industrious Incisors. And we can retreat into Seaking. Oceanic Accompaniments. And then we just chill here. Aquahorn and chill. We should have everything that we need to win the game after that insane Beaver standoff. We should be golden. And now they're losing again, so they can use Punishing Scissors. But all I need is 3 energy to win the game to knock out their Scizor. They don't play Zoroark, so they can't Phantom Transformation into, like, Slowbro and mess my day up. Which is why the Zoroark decks are usually just better than Scizor decks. Or any Stage 1. The Zoroark decks are the best Stage 1 decks for the most part because they have access to Slowbro, right? So in situations like this, Slowbro just allows you to just win even in situations where you were losing, which is what makes it so good. And now we just have Superior. And then slap all those energy onto the Seaking. And after an epic Bibarel standoff, we do take the win. And it's all because Goldeen hung on with 10 HP that one turn. Aquahorn, GG's. There you go. Just like that. Kind of a broken deck when you really think about it, you know? All right, Broken Fish deck going to end up in the Tricky Gym Discord. We ranked up to Snubble tier. Here's the deck list. A lot of fun to play. You're not beating a single Sableye. So don't worry too much about that. If your opponent says lost mine, you've already lost. But against anything else, you've got a real solid shot. Very cool. Seaking. The Hisuian Basculin was awesome. I'm not sure about the Basculegion, but it's kind of cool. It's cool to be able to actually do something with the Basculin if your opponent doesn't take a knockout. Like, you can actually just hit for 70, which does soften up a lot of things. Other than that, though, this list felt real solid, felt smooth. It felt like it had everything that it needed. There weren't too many spots where it was like, okay, I feel like I'm really missing this or missing that. Are you guys trolling me? Did Ultra Pro really respond to my tweet? Overqualified, bro. Hired. Let's go, baby. I got a job. See? And just like that, senior project manager, bro. There you go. The job's no longer available. Dang, bro. It's not real. Good humor, good humor. So sick, dude. So sick. All right, that's it for the stream. I got videos I got to work on. It's been a wonderful Monday. I'll be back with some more busted gameplay tomorrow, okay? I got some videos I got to crank out. Thank you guys so much for being here today, for watching the stream. You all have a wonderful remainder of your Monday. And we'll be back tomorrow. Raid Pumpkin Amy. See ya.